Finally, I've had this Butterick pattern sitting in my stash for 2 years, but today's the day I'm using it. Because my friend asked me to make her a custom dress. And guess what? The style she wants is so close to this pattern that I thought, okay, this is the perfect moment. Welcome back to Amalum Studio. If you're new here, I love sharing sewing project, easy pattern hacks, and ideas for people who like sewing but don't want to draw pattern from scratch. If that's your vibe, you're in the right place. Quick little history nugget. Butterick was founded in 1863 by Ebenezer Butterick. They were the first company to mass produce sewing patterns in different sizes. Something we completely take for granted now. I don't know about you, but sometimes I just don't feel like drafting patterns from zero. So yes, I'm grateful for this thin piece of sewing history. Next, today I'm making the midi dress version from this pattern, but I'm changing things up. The original has an elastic waistband, while my friend's inspo dress is more fitted. So I'm swapping the elastic for a zipper and adding darts to shape the waist. I cut a size 14 as my base because it's always easier to take fabric in than to add extra. There are 10 pieces in this design: front bodies, back bodies, front skirt, back skirt, pocket, ruffle, ribbon, and a few smaller bits. Cutting them out was a little tricky because the paper is so thin it can rip easily. I also took all my fabric pieces to a local shop to have the edges overlocked. Since I don't own a serger yet, I did own it, but I sold it because I need money, that's life. And while I was out, I grabbed the zipper I will use for this hack. I started with the bodies, stitching the shoulders, then the side seam. Next came the skirt. I attached the pockets first because honestly, I can't resist adding a good pocket. Then I stitched the side seams but left the back open for the zipper. After that, I pinned darts onto both the bodies and skirt to get rid of the extra ease that was meant for elastic. This step instantly makes the fabric look more shaped and fit. The original pattern expects a stretchy waistband, so the skirt circumference is much bigger. Instead of recutting the whole thing, I just added darts to reduce the fullness and inserted a zipper down the back. I made the zipper pretty long, down to the high hip, so it's super easy to get in and out of the dress. Now for the ruffle. At first, I thought it was a sleeve detail, but no, it attached directly to the bodies next to armhole. It's such a cute design feature. I gather it evenly, stitch it down, and gave everything a good press. This project took me about 3 days because I was being super careful, and finally the dress is done. I'm really happy with how it turned out. The zipper swap worked so well, and the darts give it that custom fit I was aiming for. So what do you think? Have you ever hacked an elastic waist pattern like this? Let me know your tips in the comments. And if you enjoy this voiceover so along, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me which free or vintage pattern you'd love me to try next. See you in the next video.